Welcome to Gsbn, Gilead School Broadcasting Network.
Coming to you from Patterson Educational Center on Channel 140.
We have an exciting program for you today, focusing on the language of Canaan, the pure language spoken by Jehovah's people.
We'll be traveling around the world, revisiting experiences of the 140th class of Gilead.
Our reports will feature students witnessing in their home territories, the challenge one couple faced when preparing to come to Gilead, and the opportunity to witness another couple had while traveling here.
We'll also feature an experience one of the students enjoyed right here in the local territory in New York.
Well, it sounds like a full program.
Where do we go first?
We start with our correspondent in Papua New Guinea.
Ow! Those mosquitoes are eating me alive. What? Recording? This is Norman Halley reporting from Papua New Guinea. I'm now at the local airport. We're waiting for Brother Joseph Stewart, who is a circuit overseer who is on his way to the next congregation. He is invited to the 140th class of Gilead. And we understand that he has some field experiences to share with us. And the plane just arrived, and let's see if we can find him and ask some questions. And okay. And Joe, hello. Hi, Joe.
Hey, hi.
I'm Norman from Gsbn. We are so excited that you will be soon attending Gilead School. Do you have some field experiences to share with us?
Oh, experience? There's quite a lot. Oh, this one. We met a young man in the ministry who has a background in the truth. He ended up in a gang. We invited him to the meeting and he did come. Later on, I started Bible study with him and he progressed to the point where he could enroll at the theocratic school.
Did he face any challenges?
Well, his conscience started to bother him because he had escaped from a prison.
What? Escaped from prison? And what did he do about his situation?
Well, first of all, I was stunned. But both of us looked up the principle in Romans chapter 13, verse 1 to 7. And he made his own decision that he has to turn himself over to the authorities.
Impressive. That shows the power of God's word. And what happened next?
Because of his good behavior, they reduced his prison sentence. And after he was released, he made progress and also resumed his Bible study. And in 2011, he got baptized. And not long after that, he regular pioneered.
That's amazing progress. Is he still pioneering?
Well, actually, no. Now, he is a better light and serving in our first remote translation office here in Papua New Guinea.
That's so great. And one last question. What did you learn from this situation?
Well, I learned that we should never give up on people.
I agree. Thank you, Joe. And we wish you Jehovah's blessing at Gilead.
My pleasure, and you have a nice day.
That's so great to have so many experiences. And this is Norman Halley reporting from Papua New Guinea. Now we're going back to you at the studio.
Thank you for that report.
What an excellent experience. It shows the power of the pure language to help people make big changes in their lives.
That's true.
One of our favorite segments here on GSBN is reports from public witnessing locations around the world.
Today we would like to welcome a guest into our studio, Brother Dirk Grundman.
Welcome, Dirk.
For our viewers, can you describe where you share in public witnessing?
Thanks, Chad and Krista Lee. The location is Mainz, Germany, where we regularly set up a public witnessing table.
We understand that some publishers have learned a greeting in the languages of your territory.
Have you had an opportunity to use those greetings?
Yes, we have a nice experience, and I brought a clip along that we can show to your viewers today.
Well, let's take a look.
Dirk, did you see the gentleman sitting over there on the bench? I'm wondering where he's from.
Maybe he's from Ghana. Let me see if I can greet him in tree. What do you think? Within the coffee, Bernie.
Hey, what you chi? Me hoya pa na uswe.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. That's all the tree I know, but I'm happy to meet you. Are you from Ghana?
Yes, I am. And where did you learn your chi?
Some time ago, my wife and I attended a convention of Jehovah's Witnesses in your country.
How did you like Ghana?
It was very nice. We had a very nice time with our local friends there and really enjoyed it. Have you talked to Jehovah's Witnesses before?
I've seen them, but I've never really had a chance to talk to them.
Well, actually, we enjoy talking to our neighbors about the good news of God's kingdom, how it will one day transform the whole earth into a paradise.
Oh, that is a nice picture. Actually, my wife and I are visiting Germany for a short time, but we wouldn't mind worshiping with you. Where is your church? Maybe we can take a taxi and go there.
Oh, our Kingdom Hall. Well, actually, it's not too far from here, but we can also give you a ride.
Okay. There's my card. I stay in the hotel near the train station. That's my phone number.
Okay, I will give you a call on Thursday afternoon, and then we can pick you up in the evening.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for bringing that clip. It really shows the importance of being observant when we're involved in the public ministry.
And how it touches people's hearts when we use a greeting in their language, opening the way to be able to share the pure language with them.
Can you give us an update on that experience?
Yes, they came to our next meeting and were very well dressed. In fact, some of the German brothers were suspecting they were visitors from Brooklyn. But then we were surprised that all the local brothers from his country, they actually knew him from television, because he had been a prominent politician. He and his wife, they really enjoy the program, the association, and especially our singing, and we are still in touch with them. Actually, it was that very same morning at our public witnessing table that we had another nice conversation. And maybe we also want to watch the next clip.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look.
Hello, do you speak English?
Yes, I do. My name is Dirk. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Jacek. I am here as a student from Poland. My parents are Jehovah's Witnesses, but I am not. They told me I should visit your headquarters, and I understand it's somewhere in this area. Can you tell me where it is?
Yes, actually, my wife and I will live and work there. It's not far, and if you visit, you can come anytime from Monday to Friday. Let me give you our address and also our phone number, so that if you come by train, we can pick you up at the local station.
Okay, good. I will contact you. Bye.
Bye.
So, Dirk, can you tell us what happened next?
Well, a few days later, you guessed it, the phone rang, and he and his girlfriend were there, waiting for us at the train station. So they had a nice tour of Bethel, and we still spent some time together to further their interest.
Well, it sounds like because his family encouraged him to visit the branch, he was able to see the pure language in action among God's people. Thank you for coming into the studio today and sharing those experiences with us. Well, it's clear the students were hard at work in their home territories.
And once they were invited to Gilead, things only got busier.
The students did face some challenges. We have a report that was filed by a correspondent who visited Kyrgyzstan. It highlights Jehovah's hand in helping one couple get the needed paperwork to be able to come to Gilead.
Welcome to Kyrgyzstan. Before Class 140 of Gilead started, many of the students had concerns about whether they'd be able to obtain their visas. There was a major technical problem with the US visa issuing system all around the world, and here in Bishkek, many have been unable to get visas. Brother and Sister Jakiev made the situation a specific matter of prayer to Jehovah, and they asked others to pray on their behalf too. As part of the process, they had to have an interview at the US Embassy, and when they checked, there was only one interview available for the whole of the week. How did they get on? Let's look in on a reenactment.
So, Jakiev, where are you going to stay in the United States?
In Paris and New York.
And you too?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Gilead School. What is Gilead School?
It is the school where I study the Bible.
Interesting. I've never issued visas for such a school.
Yes, we are first ones from Kyrgyzstan.
Interesting. So, do Jehovah's Witnesses have an office in Kyrgyzstan?
Yes, we have the branch office in Bishkek here.
Okay, and what are you going to do after the school?
We are going to come back to our branch office.
Okay, and it's about, what, 6 months? Yeah, it seems that everything is in order, so your visas will be ready on Monday afternoon.
Thank you.
Very much.
As you can imagine, Bulut and Chia felt a huge sense of relief when they received their visas in their hands, as promised, after a few days. Let's look in now and see what took place 1 week later when they went to book their flight tickets.
We would like to book tickets to United States.
Oh, United States. Do you have US visas?
Yes, we have it.
Really? Oh, when did you get it?
We got last Monday.
Last Monday? What? You're really fortunate. You know, since Tuesday, the US Embassy stopped issuing visas.
Really?
Even representatives of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs were denied visas from that day on.
Wow, unbelievable.
Okay, but when was it that you wanted to fly?
Just to be clear for our viewers, what the Zhakievs hadn't realized was that just after they received the visas in their hands, there was an issue between the two countries, and the United States had refused to issue visas for anyone traveling from Kyrgyzstan. We could understand why the Zhakievs felt strongly that Jehovah God had answered their prayers. This is Andrew Llewellyn reporting for Gsbn in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan.
It looks like Brother Llewellyn is enjoying the culture.
Yes, and that was one nice hat.
I agree. We are so happy the Zhakievs made it to Gilead.
Won't it be wonderful when there are no more borders and the world speaks the pure language?
It sure will. Many of the students had long distances to travel to come to Gilead. When the De Palmas arrived from Romania, we had a correspondent there to welcome them.
Let's go to his report.
This is Jan Diaga reporting from JFK Airport, New York City. We've just got news that the De Palmas have arrived safely from Romania. We're hoping to catch up with them here at the airport and welcome them as they arrive for the 140th class of Gilead. We know that they'll be arriving at carousel number 3, so we have to keep our eyes peeled for them. That looks like them there. He actually looks Italian. Brother De Palma.
Hi.
Welcome. This is
Hello.
Jan Diaga reporting for GSBN. Welcome. Nice to have you here. How was your flight?
Oh, we had a good trip, thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah, we are excited to be here. We've already had a great experience while in transit at the airport in Amsterdam.
That's fantastic. Please will you tell us about it?
Yes, we met a lady, Melina. She felt completely lost. She doesn't speak English and she was traveling alone.
And then what happened?
Yeah, we mentioned to her that we are Jehovah's Witnesses en route to attend a Bible school. And immediately she said, surely this is by God's hand that we met.
That's fantastic.
Ah.
Wow, that's Melina?
Yes, Melina. They are speaking Romanian now.
Can you please tell us what she's saying?
Yes, of course. She's saying, Claudia, thank you for your help. Now she gave to Claudia a note with her contact details. Excuse me.
No problem. Maybe we can catch up with this story a little later. This is Jan Diaga reporting for GSBN, New York City.
Another nice experience. It shows that taking the initiative to provide practical help can often open opportunities for us to present a witness.
The Gilead students all arrived safely. While focusing on their studies over the 5 months, they also had a meaningful share in the ministry.
Brother and Sister Thibodeau, who are here from the Marshall Islands, had a nice experience.
While others from the car group were on a call, Sister Thibodeau took the opportunity to walk to a nearby business where used items are dropped off. She spoke to a man who wanted to know why there are so many different religions.
Brother and Sister Thibodeau were actually able to return and answer the man's question. And we actually have a clip showing a reenactment of that call.
So from what we've just read, why are there so many religions today?
Well, as it says here, we're all created with spiritual need. Wow, it makes sense now to me.
Oh, Hassan, that's wonderful.
Now, with so many different religions, do you think that all of them are worshiping God the way He wants them to?
I don't think so. There are many bad things, horrible things being done in God's name. I don't think so.
You're right.
We agree. With so many terrible things going on the earth today, what do you think, Hassan? Don't you agree that we need some good news from God?
Good news? I really want that.
That's why we brought this brochure today entitled Good News from God. Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
He has a lot of stuff.
Man.
Excuse me, sir. Yes. Would you like a tax receipt for those items?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
I have 3 bags with very nice clothing.
Yes.
And the little horse of my son.
Okay.
And the lamb of my mother.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. My
Hello.
name is Starly.
Mm-hmm.
While you're waiting for your receipt, may I ask your opinion on something?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Which of these questions interests you the most?
Let's see. What's the kingdom of God? Get a happy family life. Actually, all these questions sound interesting to me. Can I have them all?
Yes, of course
Yeah?
you can.
Okay.
Enjoy finding the answers on the inside when you get home.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye,
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So for next week, why don't you choose a question, and then when we return, we can discuss it together.
Yeah, it sounds good to me. So see you next week.
Okay, we'll see you next week, Hassan.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
It's clear the pure language reaches the hearts of people of all religions and backgrounds.
And good things come from making the best use of our time in the ministry.
Yes, I understand the Thibodeaus continue to conduct a Bible study with that man.
That's very good to hear. Before we wrap up today's program, we're going to the De Palma's room. They've agreed to take some time out of their busy schedule from studying to give us a little update on the experience that they had when they arrived at the airport.
We would like to tell you what happened with Melina. She handed us a note with her email. We wrote back to her, but have received no reply.
We finally decided to call her, and from the conversation, we realized that she sent us an email which we never received.
Yeah, she then resent us her original email. We can read what she wrote. Dear Claudia and Antonio, I eagerly
waited for your reply to my email. But if God sent you to me, I trusted and hoped that you will write me someday. I want to thank you for your patience and your help. Thank you for all the beautiful things you wrote in your email. I have read in my Bible everything that you wrote, and I have watched the video on jw.org. It was very beautiful. I believe that, as you said to me, the world will change one day. I thank God every day for having met you.
Thank you again for your help, Melina. We are so happy to receive her email. We'll continue to keep in touch.
This was the update. Now, as you can see, we have a lot to study. So, back to you in studio.
That was a very touching letter. It's obvious there are many people yet to respond to the good news.
You know, that was highlighted in all our experiences today. The pure language is reaching all over the earth and having a powerful effect on people's lives.
I agree. It was very encouraging to see the students working hard in their home territories and also to see Jehovah's hand in helping them make arrangements to come to Gilead.
And no doubt the training they received has helped them to be more determined to share the pure language at every opportunity.
Well, that's it for our program.
And we would like to say thank you to our live studio audience. It was so nice to have you join us today. And we also want to thank all the help that we received from our sister station, JW Broadcasting. We're now going to hand our program over to our correspondent right here at Patterson. Over to you, Brother Cawthon.